James Avelian, inventor of the USEITT umbrella. I'm going to demonstrate to you now and try to get across 3 points: that you will never lose a day's rent, you will never repair a USEITT umbrella, and you will shade your customers from sunrise to sunset every day of the year. Start out by showing you this base. This base is made out of plastic. It's about 4 pounds, but it's very well constructed. The holder here for the ball joint is molded right into this part so it can't come out. These 4 holes here actually are for the nails to go into the sand. They go in 4 different directions. The hole is lined with a steel so it won't wear the plastic as you drive it in and pull them out. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to mount this to this piece of wood right here, and this would work perfect for your double wooden loungers. You use the carriage bolts and sandwich them between 2 pieces of plywood. You could drop this base on, put some wing nuts on, and it'd be set up very quick. Your umbrella would sit dead center over your double loungers. The next part that goes in this umbrella is this ball joint. This is a steel tube, goes down into this aluminum shaft, and this all aluminum ball, the shaft goes down past center, and this ball is covered with 95 durometer rubber. That shaft I just showed you goes up into this aluminum, which is 2 millimeters thick, and we dimple the aluminum in 4 spots down into the holes in this shaft. So there's no hardware, it'll never get loose and last forever. These inserts that fit into here is what keeps the umbrella from coming apart. And once you slide this in there and you put your nut on, for your telescoping joint. With those 2 little plastic pieces I put in there, it won't allow your umbrella to come apart. And we will mount this into the base. Now you can snug it up with your fingers, but that won't be enough to work. So these have gussets on here, 2 for tightening, 2 for loosening. So when you get it to that point, you're going to want to, you don't need a hammer this big, just you need to tap this and just keep tapping it until you get the right tension on it so that when you lean the umbrella, it'll stay wherever you put it. No adjusting, no loosening and tightening again. Once you get your tension set properly, then you tighten up this set screw, and you never have to mess with this again. So that way this can't get loose. This upper cap, and this upper cap is what holds the whole umbrella together, as your lower ring slides up and down. So everything is here has got to be solid. So I don't use screws here. We use 3 rivets so they'll never get loose and never fall out. So your umbrella, again, won't ever need a repair. I'm going to take this top off. I only had 1 screw in there so you can see. This top comes off of here. If you look in here, there's 3 millimeter stainless steel dowel pins, both for the push ring and the top ring, that are pressed into this component. So there's no wire to ever break. This will never come out. The shear strength on these little 3 millimeter stainless steel pins is 1,600 pounds per side. So I'll send the first samples out without glue in these, but when we go into production, these caps will be glued on and you will never have to take them off to repair or use it. Okay, next I want to talk about these ribs. Shipping is very expensive, so we send these extensions along that you tap on with a hammer and they won't come off again. There's a little fine ridge down each side of the long side of this oval rib. So when you tap it on, it spreads it out and tightens it. So once it's on, it's impossible to get off. The 2 become 1. This saves about $35 per umbrella in freight with UPS or FedEx, basically anybody. Before I put the last one on, I want to show you why you will never wear a hole in your fabric. We have a boot that we sew right to the fabric. And so when this slips in the boot, there's no rubbing on the fabric to wear a hole in it. You can definitely feel when you're there. It's bottomed out, and they'll never come off. Now we just turned a 7.5 foot umbrella into a 9 foot umbrella. A 9 foot umbrella puts out 50% more shade than a 7.5 foot umbrella. And with these ribs being oval and the long ways going vertical, you can't bend this rib. So when you put this umbrella up, it won't curl like a beach ball. It's going to stay flat, giving you a true 9 foot of shade. We also use an aluminum cap that instead of plastic, this screws right into the top here. You're never going to have your plastic cap break. Just here, secure this down tight, and you'll never have to mess with your cap again. Instead of a pin or some type of catch that goes into a hole, we use a twist lock, same as used on the telescoping joint. So you can open this up and push on it until your fabric is tight. And it'll never sag and always look good. Won't have any pin to lose or fall out or a catch to break. This will last forever.
I'm Melanie, and I am here with the founder and inventor of USEITT, David Liana. And David is going to show us some of the amazing uses of this 9 foot beautiful umbrella that's very durable. David, can you show me a little bit how it can move side to side with the ball joint and it will protect it from the wind?
You can point it, move it all the way down to 45 degrees. It's virtually impossible to pull this out. So no matter how much wind you have, USEITT's not going to blow away, so you'll be shaded till the sun sets.
That is amazing. Now, David, this umbrella is so unique and so rare. And can you tell us a little bit more about the amazing patent-pending ball that you have here, ball joint, which helps to protect it from getting blown away?
Yes. Yeah, the ball joint is what makes this umbrella completely different than anything else on the market. This is a solid aluminum ball, but it's coated with 95 durometer rubber. So actually when you set the tension here, you can set it wherever you want and put as much tension on it as you want, and it'll stay wherever that's at. No matter how much wind you got, it's not going to move.
Now this product is very easy to use. Can you tell me a little bit more about how user-friendly this is?
Well, what you have here is we have a twist lock to open your umbrella up. And this does two things. You can raise this up until your fabric is tight. No matter what kind of fabric you got, you're going to end up with sags. It's not going to look good. And you never have to worry about this umbrella inverting because it can't go either direction. It's locked in place.
And can you also tell me a little bit about the cost and the savings with this product, because it's got such a great plan and longevity and made of such great material?
Right. The fabric itself is a 5-year no-fade fabric, guaranteed. And with all the components being aluminum and not plastic, not moving, you're not going to be repairing umbrellas, so it's going to save you a lot of money. You're going to put your umbrellas out every day and not worry whether they're going to come back in pieces.
So, David, what you're saying is basically no matter where the wind is or where the sun is coming from, we always have shade.
That's it. You're out here, if you're a beach umbrella rental company, you want to rent an umbrella that's going to keep your customers in the shade all day. And this umbrella right here, no matter which way the wind is coming from, you're always going to point the umbrella at the sun and keep your customers in the shade. Happy customers are return customers.
So use it or lose it.